Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Tuesday, June 13th, 2023. Hopefully, I have enough of a voice to get this reading done, but that is exactly why I wasn't able to even attempt to do any readings yesterday, given I could barely speak. But as it's slowly coming back to my life, we're going to begin and pull from a deck that I don't use often, the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. Okay? So let's do some shuffling. To begin for my beautiful souls for Tuesday. Okay, third eye chakra. We're just going to take that one and pull one or two more. So I really feel like it's a day where you're being reminded as to how much your third eye is open or is opening at this time more so. Feeling like you just need to remind yourself of the infinite possibilities, okay? Because of your better awareness over time and more so moving forward. I feel like there's a rebalancing that needs to take place throughout this day, potentially when it comes to your chakras, given that card came out. But all the meanwhile, it could be more so your physical, emotional, mental balance in your life. Okay, it could be the areas of your life, but it feels like for a lot drawn to the reading, different levels of balance, different types are going to be needed and take a highlight. But universal love, because I do feel like you are going to feel a connection to the universe throughout this day that feels quite strong. But also your love for other activities, potentially your career, for other people, situations, right? Levels of success. I just feel like there's this sense of love being very much present in the air throughout this day. You could be connecting with one, if not multiple people, or feeling as if people are just very much connecting to you. And this is really creating this activation this continuous activation of love in your life, okay? And I feel like self-love will also take a highlight, potentially a little bit of healing needing to still take place for some. I know for me it will need to be happening, but I do feel like as I'm being drawn to the letter U, there's a focus on you, okay? People are focused on you, on your looks, your personality, your aura, your good, kind nature, your creativity, and your ability to, get the job done and impress all the meanwhile. I feel like though in the upcoming days, there's even more opportunities, moments where you will simply impress others, okay? Especially those of which who have a meaning of importance with a stranger or somebody you already have met. This is going to work in your favor, all right? If there's multiple, I do feel like this is the message is coming through that one is going to work better than the other one or the others, okay? But everything is working more so in your favor than you kind of see firsthand at times, right? But more evidence moving forward. But yeah, the healing card coming out, because I feel like there's a healing through love, self-love, love for what you do, what you choose to wrap yourself up and accomplish. Could be the love between you and somebody else, if not multiple people. But it's a day where you're being reminded that you deserve the ability to put effort towards and accomplish your own individual healing all the meanwhile, right? And even potentially when it comes to a situation, but more so about you. But you also deserve, say, that ideal romantic situation. You deserve that ideal set of friends, family connections for some, where this allows for you to even add on top of, assist your healing all the meanwhile, so that it's not just solely your efforts to lead you towards a more healed way of being, okay? And so it just, in that sense, reminds you the benefits, the purpose of having certain solid people in your life and, activities and a career and stuff like that that you love, all right? I'm hearing even cleaning up around the house can feel very much healing and gratifying. At the very, very least, that's going to feel very healing to the energy in that situation. But what you believe in, okay, is going to take a true highlight, and you might spark a new belief in the mind of one person, if not multiple other people. It could be a community, but this belief is going to feel very, very empowering within you, and even, of course, that power to be able to positively adjust to an extent to other people's perspective on things, to see something potentially as possible. But yeah, your consciousness is definitely taking a highlight. Your awareness, being open to more universal awareness, knowledge, being pushed to stay or begin to be open to new situations, okay, and just new knowledge in general. But yeah, naturally with the universal love card before, we have the heart chakra card and passion, okay? There's a sense of passion for one, if not multiple situations, and they could be different types of situations throughout this day that you're wrapped up with. Say a person, and then your work, and then a hobby, you name it. It just feels like you're being reminded that when you listen to and utilize your heart chakra and make sure it's not closed off moving forward, you will find more passion not only exuding from you when it comes to different areas of your life, different moments, situations, accomplishments, but flowing towards you as well, okay? You may even find that something just works out better for you all the meanwhile. And I'm hearing life may just be speeding up, or will be soon enough speeding up for some of which drawn to the reading. But let's move on to the tarot. That was a lot from the Oracle. Bear with me. Here, I just heard healing for the heart to give off. Okay. Or to give out. To extend a helping hand for some. To continue for Tuesday. Okay, the Queen of Wands, naturally coinciding with this Passion card. And they're saying as well the third eye chakra, which is more so this coloring. But I do feel like where your passion lies will take a huge, huge highlight throughout this day. But you're being viewed as I feel like more than one person. And it could be a group of people plus selective other people in your life, as very independent, very strong, very grounded in certain ways. But then it's like, if we're being honest, you do lack or lose that overall grounded way of being, or at least to an extent, from time to time, excuse me. And that might be tied into certain slip-ups and struggles, and disturbances, delays. But all the meanwhile, you have it within you, the ability up until this point that you've learned and gained, been through, to reground yourself. So let's just be completely honest with ourselves and reground when need be, rebalance as well once again. What else do we have? I just heard a blossoming triangle, but I was also giving very much a kind of a mandala effect imagery. So you might find that things are sort of overlapping when it comes to the areas of your life, or just your life in general, when it comes to your experiences, what you're needing to put to use even, as far as knowledge and experience goes. But I just feel like all the meanwhile things are growing and blossoming, including you, either way, okay? But the Six of Swords, there's a situation that they're going to highlight throughout this day where you can't leave it just yet, or you're not meant to at all, depending on your situation. But also I feel like there may be a connection or a commitment to a career choice or to a financial goal. It could be more than one thing for you, where you're not meant to discard the possibility of this being successful, but also to recognize that this isn't something, even if it's meant to end in the future, or be wrapped up with a bow, right, in a positive sense. I just feel like it's time for you to recognize that this is to be continued in a positive sense, all right? More to see, to experience, to succeed with or at. But you can't help but think about what you lack, what you don't have, and what still lies ahead for you. But it's a day of being, again, reminded of your potential, the potential in your life in general. As I'm being shown an infinity symbol, right? Again, the possibilities are endless for you. As I'm being drawn back to the belief card, I'm hearing believe, my friend, okay? Keep that hope alive. And all the meanwhile, as I'm drawn to the number 11, that speaks upon your situation spiritually. Let's stay aware of our habits, our the power of our beliefs, the power of our manifestations, our thought process, our intentions, and the power of what we can give out in order to bring in. Beautiful. That's powerful. But yeah, there are certain stresses that you do deal with and have dealt with up until this point where it's the point is things will improve moving forward, because I get that things aren't perfect throughout this day and surrounding it. But I do feel like there's a push to remember that as long as you keep striving for pushing yourself towards improvement for your life and, individually, you're going to see things naturally turn out better for you moving forward than they currently are potentially, but more so than they have been. All right. It's all about self-improvement as well. But the Tower card in reverse, because I feel like there's, for a lot drawn to the reading, something that you do desire an ending for, right? It's not over yet. This could be where you're living, where you're working, who you're connected to, you name it. I'm now hearing it could be financial struggle for a select few. But even if this is more than one thing for you, when the time comes, there's going to be a healthy Tower moment. And I'm seeing somebody literally go like this and push over the Tower when the time is right, when you maybe have the resources or just it feels doable in one way, shape, or form. But yeah, honesty with yourself, honesty with others, being guided by your angels throughout this day is taken a highlight. It's a very powerful day where there's a lot of passion and belief and being reminded again your third eye is open, all right? And it's opening more so for a lot drawn to the reading, but you need to still go through some healing once again and recognize that as long as you're trusting your intuition and what your heart is communicating to you, right? And to do your best to move forward towards self-improvement, improvement of your life once again as a whole, you're golden, all right? A very magical, powerful day where I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a day where things feel like they're moving forward in certain ways in the right direction, and will more so moving forward in bigger ways when the time is right, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll definitely see you next time.